Yo, what's going on, guys? So, week's going by pretty fast. It's Friday. This Sunday I have a small toy hunt video for you guys, but the reveals are insane of what I picked up. Hopefully I can do another toy hunt very soon. Thank you guys for everybody that's watching my videos. Thanks to everybody that has subscribed to myself. This week we have finally finished all 3 of the NECA Dungeons and Dragons, which literally means next up, Super 7's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Or we could do Super 7's Power Rangers. We'll see how I feel. There's still a bunch of turtle stuff I want. For Super 7. Unfortunately, with the Power Rangers, well, it's kind of done with. Unless Super 7 gets back into making them. I would love to get some of the Cycle Rangers. I would love to get some of the monsters. But since that's pretty much done, we might start opening Power Rangers first. Because remember, that is the villains, second is Power Rangers, and then the third is Turtles. So we could literally go downwards. I think I only have 6 Power Rangers anyway. So it shouldn't be that bad. Turtles. Again, we only have 6. So we could probably do both shells within a month and a half. Some crazy stuff. But being Friday, it does mean we got some Star Wars to unbox. We have Cara Dane. It's not the original packaging, which literally is expensive. Luckily, I found this at Book Off, which was a lot cheaper. And we also have the Mandalorian. It's not the original. They came with the old armor. It's not the new ones. Dinjarin, I think it's in the middle. This one doesn't have Grogu either, which is kind of sad, but I'm good. Would I like to have Grogu? Part of me would like to have Grogu. It's not a necessary thing. They do sell Grogu separately. It may be something I pick up later. Like I said, it's not something I need, so it's not something I'm going to rush out to pick up. We are almost done with the back shelf. We got these two. Next week is a 2-pack of Cad Bane and Cobb Vanth. Which literally starts the second row of bounty hunters. Hopefully we're either going to start the bounty hunters or we're going to end the last row if, excuse me, the Star Wars figures that are ordered finally comes in. I honestly believe it should come in soon. So definitely Super 7 video mailbox, Star Wars mailbox, G.I. Joe mailbox. Like I said, a lot of things are coming in, and even after that, we have more eBay stuff that I ordered. So we'll definitely be breaking that up. Pretty sure I have something planned literally till February. After February, I don't know. There's still things I need to order off eBay. Still things I need to order from stores. But slowly everything is racking up and being finished. Like I said, Power Rangers Super 7 is kind of finished until they bring out more characters. Turtles is literally kind of finished until they bring out more characters. Silverhawks have to wait a couple months to get hardware and Melodia. Thundercats, that is the big problem. But it's getting finished. Honestly, I need to start opening that to see how much room I actually have. As far as NECA goes, we still have gargoyles. That needs to be opened up, but that's probably going to be towards the ending, to see if I can actually get a damn Lexington. We also have Godzilla, which I do have to order something in January. Mothra. So yeah, things are starting to get finished up, which is great. We'll see how things goes, especially with the rest of this year. I don't think things will be slowing down. Well, I'm going to be slowing down some of the purchases, but I don't think a lot of things will be slowing down as far as how busy I am. At least for a couple months, which could mean more toy hunt videos. We do have a couple more days to go before 808 Collectibles is shut down, so I do want to make one last stop into there. There's still Targets to check out. We have to stop off at Choice Comics. It's been a long time. Want to check out the new look to the store. See what they have in comics. Yeah, things are getting slowly, progressively done. I do have to wait to hopefully the next president, till the tariffs are down, to do import games, to do the Soul of Chogogan, to do the Masterpiece series for Transformers. So that's another 3 years, 2 years? I think 3 years. So my collection won't be done for a while, but some of the videos might start slowing down. Especially since I do want to slow down these unboxing to just once a week, but that's going to be literally after all the Super 7 and the NECAs are open. Where I can just focus on G.I. Joe, Star Wars, then Transformers, and Soul of Chogogan. Little by little. Anyway, you came here for an unboxing, so let's get into it. Yeah, it's just like the G.I. Joes. unfortunately, the box itself is not like the G.I. Joe retros, which is great. So I don't know why we have these and some of these. For those of you who don't know what these are, these are actually money, or what was used for money. In not sure what, I think all of it was made with Beskar, what they use for their armor. If it was meant for the Empire, it had the Empire symbol. If it was meant for the Republic, it had the Republic symbol. Usually how much the money was worth, I believe. I don't know what the worth is. But you would get these, you could trade them, you could use them. The Mandalorians melted these down for their armor. So she is a bigger female. Which, I mean, she technically is. She comes with a knife, a pistol, and an LMG. They have her tattoo. So it's weird because you have that on her belt. So I don't know how you put the pistol in there. And then you have this strap that's supposed to fit somewhere. Doesn't say on the box. So, okay. I really don't know where these go. I don't think it goes onto her. Just take you out for a bit. We don't need you. Actually pretty great. She'll fit nicely with the crew I'm trying to build. So of course they do have their bios, nice artwork. The normal gray backing, which kind of sucks. Ooh. So he has more of a pistol. I remember this rifle. It wasn't really the greatest. Mandalorian jetpack. So the cloth is made of rubber. Or the cape is made of rubber. The jetpack fits, but not well, with the cape. I don't think you can actually hold this rifle, at least not in the firing sense. But that does work. I do like the little details. Love the dirt marks. The thing I don't like is the way the cape looks with the backpack on. Just wondering why there wasn't any missile. However, if the cape was down, the fire coming out of that thing would light up the cape. I think the newer version looks a little bit better, but I wanted this version. Because I didn't want the dark saber. I did not want the sparkly armor. I wanted the armor that looks worn, that looks like he's been in battle, but not the old armor that looked kind of like the Boba Fett armor. They both look insane though. So I definitely miscalculated. I think I can put 3 more figures. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 figures total. I don't know if I want 9 figures. And if I do 9 figures for each row, who would be finishing? Like I know I want Cobb Vanth and then Bo-Katan. Could push them there and put somebody in the middle. Really want Boba Fett in the middle though. So I could push this a little bit more that way. Then again, who would be the character to be there after Chrysanthemum? You know, I definitely loved the teenagers that he had in the book of Boba Fett. Wouldn't mind putting the girl there. But then again, it's the bounty hunters. And the other row will need not 1 more character each. Hi. I could get a sand chief. That'll be interesting. Then we gotta think of the 2 other rows, the bounty hunters and the yeah. Alright. Things, like I said, things are slowly building. So now that brings us to this. The Inquisitors could probably fit all of them on 1 row. This is definitely going to be interesting. But before we do that, of course, the Cobra officers. I will say, parts of me wants the new Snow Saw Viper. Parts of me wants the new Rift Viper, but I'm waiting for the Snow Serpent version 2. So if Bo-Katan, so you'd be here. Move you here. Connection. Give me a sec. There. So now 2 rows. So 4 of them. This with Boba Fett in the middle. Yeah, Sand People Chief then. That is a possibility. It's gonna take another couple of months though. Then again, we still need the 9th Bounty Hunter. Next week though, Calvent is going over there. Cad Bane will be the first of the next line. So only 1 box, but 2 figures. There is a deluxe version of Calvent with the Boba Fett armor, but it made no sense to have Boba Fett with his armor and Calvent with his armor. So I got this version. There is 3 versions of Cad Bane. Kind of like this version. So we do have the Bounty Hunters. We do have the 3rd row. Somewhat, like I said, each row we're missing 1 character now. We do have room for a 4th row. So we'll see how all of this actually turns out. I still don't know who I want to do in the 4th row. And then do the G.I. Joe Cobras. And then this before we hit G.I. Joe. So at least this is open. By that time, all of this should be open. Mumbo jumbo. You know, the Super 7 figures are great. I love the detail. NECA, however, has the heavier figures. Very more detail in them. But I don't think NECA can do these figures. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Stay safe. Hope everybody had a great Christmas. We'll see you in a couple days. Take care. Aloha.